In the 1960s, Victoria had some outstanding football clubs. Alenov, RW Kings, Victoria Erakan Sovac, Power Camp, PWD Victoria, just to name a few. Our spotlight today will be on PWD Victoria Football Club. We shall go down memory lane about PWD Victoria with the first captain of that team, Mr. Ndiba Augustine, alias Konga.
The Victoria was formed in 1965. By then, the Director of Public Works, Mr. Taman John Dumu. Assistant Director was OBB Senze. So they formed PWD Victoria, and the first president was E.E. Manga. He recruited me, he asked me during training, he asked me whether I'm doing anything. I said, no, I'm not doing anything. He said, okay. He gave me a note. I went to Public Works in the Stores Division. And I started my work immediately.
When they asked you to go and form a team and look for players, where did you go to look for players?
Oh, God. I went to Tiko, went to Sase, went to Kumba, yeah, and got players. Went to Douala, Membat Penepe. I asked him to give me players he wasn't using, or players who have not been registered. And eventually gave me about 5 players. Entered there, took them to their houses, they took their luggages into the Land Rover, bagged. At that time, they were calling us here Cameroon Occidental.
On which are some of these players you brought in?
Kumba brought Makabo. Tiko, Sase, I got boys from Sase, I think 5 players from Sase. But a Diage.
Some of them. What of a goalkeeper like Joseph Keng?
Joseph Keng came in later.
Okay.
He came in. Our first goalkeeper was Ngolo. Was Mr. Ngolo, who was a mechanic.
Okay.
Then, before the league started properly, we recruited John Keng from Middle Farms here. Then,
so all these players you brought them, how were they living? They came to play for PWD.
They were all employed.
Or all of the players?
No player was outside,
okay,
except one player, and Mr. Makabo from Kumba. He was a big driver now, big man. Then this other player, this Igbo boy, Ariza, late Ariza, we were calling him Ojuku because he had beard,
yes,
like that. He was playing 4 positions. So those were the only people who were not employed. The rest were all employed.
And all of these players employed. How were they getting their monies regularly? How were they getting their match bonuses and so on, training bonuses?
If we win a match, they give us 500 francs. They will give 500 francs. When we win a match, we will draw 250. We lost nothing.
Now, were the workers of PWD contributing in any way to run this team?
Eventually, every worker was contributing. On the pay table, as they call your name, you come to the pay table to collect your money. They remove the money,
your dues
for the dues for the football and give you your balance.
So the workers were virtually contributing to running of the team?
Of course.
Mr. Ndiba, let's go to your
Our first match, Power Camp.
This very match you had with Power Camp, as you were saying.
In fact, that was 2 weeks after we started Middle Farms here. We registered Middle Farm Field. We registered at Boya, Fekafoot. 2 weeks after, when the league started, our first match was with Power Camp. Our match was fire to fire. So, at Middle Farm Field. So, when we played, we scored. Wonderful. The whole team, Victoria, woo. as the match was going on this machine bone, Philip Wanko had to give me a very big wound here. You know, their stores, Mr. B1 was ordering their equipment all the way from Germany. And with their stores, so and then the stores were made. The stores had out of leather. Stores were using their boots. Small nails. These nails come out.
So he used it and wounded you.
Wonderful. Break me. He opened this leg. So I was carried to the hospital. Fight broke out. Igbo versus Balondo people. Wonderful. All engineers, Namatai, Wangati, Letimungwa, I said all my shirt out, fight. It was an open fight. So on reaching the hospital, when I was on the stretcher, I heard, whoa, Parker equalized. I just got up from that stretcher. I didn't enter the hospital again. I came back and knocked that foot like that, draw my socks. I entered the field again. We played until it became a draw match, 1-1.